At exactly 5:12 a.m., the hospital hallway felt unnaturally still, as if time itself had paused to watch. The soft green line on the heart monitor continued its slow, steady rhythm, each beep echoing louder than it should have in the silence. Doctors had already prepared the family for what usually comes next. 97 years old, organs tired, body worn, no dramatic last chances left. Everyone expected the monitor to slow, then stop, but it didn't. Instead, the old man opened his eyes, looked toward the pale light creeping through the window, and smiled, not the smile of someone clinging to life, but of someone comfortable inside it. His voice was quiet but clear. "Did the sun come up yet?" That question landed like a mystery. How was he still here? And more importantly, how was he still well? For most of his life, people had asked him about his secret. Neighbors, co-workers, even doctors. He always laughed and waved the question away. No miracle cure, no obsession with health, no complicated rules. Yet year after year, while others aged fast and broke down early, he stayed steady. He walked on his own. He remembered names. He laughed easily. Something about the way he lived had quietly protected him. The foundation of that protection, though few noticed it at the time, was his relationship with food. He never treated food as a reward or an escape. To him, food was a conversation with the body. Every meal answered one question: am I helping myself or hurting myself? Long before trends told people what to eat, he trusted simplicity. He ate foods that looked like they came from the earth, not a factory. Vegetables were not side dishes. They were the main story. Beans and lentils fed his muscles without weighing him down. Eggs gave him strength. Fruits satisfied his sweet cravings naturally. Meat was present, but never dominant. Sugar existed, but never ruled. He believed excess was more dangerous than absence. This balance kept his blood sugar stable, his cholesterol calm, and his energy predictable. No spikes, no crashes. His body never felt confused. One of his strongest habits was how he ate. He sat down. He ate slowly. He chewed fully. He stopped before fullness turned into discomfort. That single decision, leaving the table just a little hungry, protected his digestion for decades. His gut stayed strong, and with it, his immune system. He rarely got sick, not because he was lucky, but because his body wasn't constantly inflamed or overwhelmed. Stress, he believed, could ruin even the healthiest food. That's why mornings mattered so much to him. Before breakfast, before noise, before worry, he took a few quiet minutes. He breathed. He noticed light. He reminded himself that the day was not an enemy. That calm state allowed his nervous system to relax, which helped his body absorb nutrients instead of fighting itself. Modern science later confirmed what he already knew. Stressed bodies don't digest well. Movement was woven naturally into his day. He walked after meals, helping his body use glucose instead of storing it. He stretched not to look fit, but to stay flexible. He used his muscles daily, so his body had a reason to keep them. Food became fuel, not storage. Aging slowed its grip. Evenings were gentle. He didn't eat heavy meals late at night. He respected sleep the way others respect work. Deep sleep allowed his body to repair cells. balance hunger hormones, and clear toxins from the brain. Because he slept well, he woke hungry in a natural way, not driven by cravings or exhaustion. But food and sleep were only part of the story. He stayed connected. He shared meals with people. He talked. He listened. He forgave quickly. Loneliness, he believed, starved the body just as much as poor nutrition. His heart stayed light and his nervous system stayed safe. That safety lowered inflammation, protected his brain, and slowed aging more than any supplement ever could. The results showed themselves quietly over time. Fewer medications, faster healing, a sharp mind even in old age, calm emotions, strong immunity. Doctors often blamed genetics, but his family history told a darker story. Heart disease, diabetes, early deaths. He didn't avoid those risks by chance. He outlived them through daily choices. Now, as sunlight filled the hospital room, the lesson stood clear without words. A long and healthy life is not built in emergencies. It's built in kitchens, at tables, in ordinary meals repeated patiently over years, with food that nourishes instead of excites, with habits that calm instead of stress. The recipe for a long and healthy life isn't secret or dramatic. It's simple, consistent, and deeply human. Eat real food, eat calmly, eat enough but not too much, move daily, sleep deeply, stay connected. When you respect your body, it doesn't rush to leave you. Because longevity isn't about adding years at the end, it's about protecting life, one ordinary day at a time.